Namaste. I'm Zay with Xude Yoga, an affirming space for you to love the Zen you're in. Welcome to this week's flow. We're going to be doing a yoga flow for being present. Now, what do you think of? What comes to mind when you think of being present? For me personally, I think of being in the body, being grounded, tapping into the foundation, getting out of the head and into the body. So that's what we're going to be doing during this flow, working on the root and a bit of the sacral chakra as well. And really, we're going to be working on the spine in the root. So let's get into this flow. So first, we're just going to sit on the back of the heels, readjusting however you need to. The hips slightly shift forward. The shoulders gently lie on top of the hips. The crown extends upward, maybe bringing the hands to the heart. I personally like to bring the hands to the knees. Just taking a few deep breaths. As you inhale, feel the energy of Mother Earth move from the root up into the crown. As you exhale, act as a vessel. Let it go out of the crown, communicating with the divine. And acting as a vessel for Mother Earth and the divine. Connecting awe, being present with awe. On your next inhale, extend the arms over the shoulders. Taking a couple breaths here. Breathing through the root in the sacral space. Inhale, extend upward. Exhale, placing the left hand on the left side of you. The right arm begins to make its way over the body, focusing the gaze on the right hands, opening up the shoulders, opening up the heart space, becoming present with the body by tuning into the breath. Exhale, fold some more, taking a bend in the left elbow. Here, taking the right hand and slowly creating a half circle, coming to the front of the body, leaning over the knees. Oh, maybe swaying from left to right, moving the shoulders, moving the hips, getting that spine activated, and finding your center here. Just a reminder, your practice does not have to be perfect. Your practice does not have to look like mine. This is your flow. This is your body. This is your movement. Tucking the chin into the chest and slowly rolling the body back up. Inhaling, sending the arms over the shoulders. Taking a couple breaths here. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Exhale, lowering the right hand to the right side of you. The left arm begins to make its way over the head towards the right side of the body. Maybe even opening up the palm, focusing the gaze on the left elbow or on the left palm. From here, just breathing through the left side of the body. Keeping your root chakra rooted into the mat, into the ground. Coming back by coming into a half circle, slightly bringing the left arm out in front of you, folding over the knees. From here, you can rest, maybe place the third eye on the earth. You can rock from left to right, just doing what feels good to activate your body. Still focusing on the evenness of the breath. Focusing on the unison of the breath in the body. Focusing on the unison between the breath and the body. Tucking the chin back into the chest, slowly rolling the body back up, bringing the arms over the shoulders and doing a slight back bend, bringing the arms and the hands behind you. Drawing the crown back, opening up the center of the body. Exhale, slowly coming back to center, bringing your hands to your heart or to your knees and taking a few breaths here. All right, so let's come into a frog. This is really gonna open up the hips. Gonna draw the knees out as far as they can go. The ankles become in line with the knees. Getting comfortable here, just taking a few breaths, getting yourself adjusted. And when you're ready, slowly lowering the elbows onto the earth. Maybe even bringing the hands together, creating a triangle with the elbows and the hands. The shoulders draw back. You can let the crown hang heavy. Just breathing here. With each exhale, pressing into the elbows. Maybe even slightly arching the back or doing some cat-cows. It's your choice, your practice. Deep breaths into the center of the hips. If your mind begins to wander, come back into the body. Come back into your root. From here, we're going to come onto our hands and doing some cat-cows, arching the back, drawing the shoulders back, the crown back. Exhale, tucking the hips forward, being very gentle. The chin comes into the chest. And just doing this a few times on your own. On your next inhale, coming back to center, we're gonna flip the hands so the hands are facing backward, the wrists are facing forward, making sure everything is in alignment. Looking forward, from here taking a deep inhale through the nose, exhale out of the mouth, let it go. When you're ready, flipping the hands back over, bringing the toes together. Keeping the knees out, but slightly bringing them in. And just like we do in previous flows, we're gonna place the hands behind us and just rotate the hips, opening up the hip flexors. Allowing energy to flow into this space that is needed for you to restructure, rebuild, or reshape your foundation. Maybe rotating in the other direction. From here, we're gonna stand onto the knees, grab onto the back of the heel, sending the hips forward, and the crown draws back, opening up the spine, opening up the back of the neck. Exhale, send the hips forward even more. Maybe even taking your left hand, bringing it behind you. Placing it back down on the heel, taking the right hand, bringing it behind you. Then placing it back on the heel, tucking the chin into the chest and slowly bringing the body back down to earth. The knees come in, folding over the knees and just swaying from left to right. Or moving however feels good to you. All right, now whenever you're ready, the chin tucks into the chest as you slowly roll the body back up. Maybe moving the shoulders, rotating in circles. Rotating in the other direction. Still focusing on keeping the hips squared, planted into the back of the heels. Then maybe rolling the shoulders back and forward. Just taking a few more breaths here. All right, now we're gonna get into our last asana, malasana. So coming into a squat. Now, while in a squat, you don't want the hips to be sent back like this. You want them to be shifted towards the earth. To allow this to happen, you can bring the heels out a bit more and face the toes towards the corners of the mat. Place the hands together. The elbows come to the inside of the knees. As you press into the hands, you press into the knees, sending the crown up and creating a flat spine. Just breathing here, being here. Feeling the powerful energy underneath the feet, underneath the toes. Allowing this energy to transform you with each breath. Allowing this energy to guide you. You can even rock the knees from left to right slowly. Opening up the center of the hips even more. Staying here for a few more breaths. Shifting the hips forward even more, opening up the knees. Now when you're ready, sending the hips up, turning the toes forward and coming into a slight fold. Just allowing the body to hang heavy. Putting the weight into your toes. Really just hanging here. Allowing yourself to feel anything that's coming up. Being present with your feelings, being present with your emotions. Like a wave, allowing these emotions to come in and to move out. Now when you're ready, coming back into a squat, turning the toes outward. The hips shift forward, the hands come together, and the knees press into the inside of the knees. The elbows press into the inside of the knees. What? Taking a few moments here. Feeling the healing energy in between your palms, in between your fingertips. This will help you become aware of your power. You are a powerful being. And in order to be powerful in the moment, you must be present in the moment. A couple more breaths. When you're ready, exhale, coming back into a seat. Maybe stretching the legs out in front of you, windshield wiping the knees. Opening up the lower back, opening the shoulders, the heart space. Also, working on them hip flexors. All right, now you can take the next 5 to 10 minutes to flow however you want to, however you need to. Maybe something that we didn't cover, a root asana that you're wanting to get into. Take this time for yourself and pause the video. If you're ready to close out, coming into a comfortable seat. Taking a few breaths. Finding awareness in the body. Finding groundedness in the body. And finding peace in the body. Maybe placing the hands to your heart center. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself, for tuning in, for being present within your body, for being present within movement, within your flow. And you deserve absolute abundance. Thank you for allowing me to shine my light and to guide you. And until next time, namaste.